Welcome to the Virtual Terminal tutorial video. In this video, I'll show you how to use the Virtual Terminal to charge your customer's credit card, debit card, or checking account. Once you've logged into the control panel, click on the Virtual Terminal button and you'll see it pop up. Ignore the links at the top of the page. I'll cover those in another video. Let's say I'm selling baseball caps and my customer wants to buy 2 blue caps and 3 red caps. I sell my blue caps for $10 and my red caps for $8. In the description field, I'll type blue baseball cap. In the quantity field, I'll type 2, and in the price field, I'll type $10. Make sure the price you put in is the price per item, not the total of all the items. Then, in the second description field, I'll type red baseball cap. In the quantity field, I'll type 3, and in the price field, I'll type $8. You'll notice the total fields are grayed out, which means you cannot type in them. This is because the Virtual Terminal is smart and it will do the math for you. Once I click outside the field, the total shows $44. The next area is for shipping and tax. These are optional and you must check the box for each one you want to include in the order total. So I'll check the box for shipping, then put $7. If you choose to include tax, you need to put a dollar amount in the field, not a percentage. So I'll check the tax box and type $2.85. Again, the Virtual Terminal will automatically update the order total for you if you've included shipping or tax. What you see in the order total box is what will be charged to your customer. Email text is an optional field that you can use to include a personalized message to your customer in the receipt email that will be sent to them after you submit the order. I'm going to type, "Thanks for your order." Payment method is where you'll indicate whether you're charging your customer's card or their checking account. Depending upon the type of account you've set up, you may not be able to use both options. If you don't know, check with your account representative. For this example, we'll be billing the customer's credit card. So under card information, we'll enter the credit card number with no spaces or dashes, and then enter the expiration date. The CVV number is the 3-digit code found on the back of your customer's credit card. If you don't have that number, leave it blank. Approval code is only used for forced transactions. If you don't know what a forced transaction is, leave it blank. I'll cover forced transactions in another video. Auth only is only used for pre-authorized transactions. Again, if you don't know what that means, leave this field blank. The additional information area is where you'll enter the customer's name, address, phone number, and email address. The customer ID field is optional but very useful. If you assign an ID to each of your customers, our system will remember them and you can use them later to look up all of the orders for that customer. The rest of the fields are required, so let's go ahead and fill out the information for my customer. If you don't have your customer's email address, enter your own email address. Shipping address is optional, and if it's the same as the billing address, simply click the Same as Billing button and it will automatically populate the fields for you. Once you are sure all of the information you have entered is correct, click on the Process Payment button to submit the transaction. Be sure to only click the button one time to avoid charging your customer multiple times. It will usually only take a few seconds to process the transaction, but in some cases it may take longer. If the transaction is successful, you'll see this page, which recaps the information from the order and also gives you a transaction ID and authorization code from the order. If you want to print this page for your records, simply click the Print This Page button. If the order fails, you'll see a message indicating the reason. You can refer to our gateway documentation for a list of failure messages. And that's all there is to it. If you want to enter another transaction, click on Enter Another Transaction and you'll be taken back to the Virtual Terminal. Otherwise, click Close this window and you'll be back at the main control panel.